All right, if you would like to, please join me for the Lord's Prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right, let's have roll call, please.
All right. Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Moats?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak?
Yes. Do I have a motion to accept the agenda and the addendum?
Motion. Second.
Roll call.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Mr. Moats?
Yes.
I'd like to say I didn't think we were gonna have an addendum.
I seen it.
But barely needed Mike to be able to vote in
Mine
meetings,
should,
so.
yeah, I seen that. I was like 2 meetings in a row without an addendum. Mike has to mess it up for everybody.
Less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
too.
All right, we'll move on to public participation. Do we have any administrator reports?
Nope, you can go straight to team. lead.
Okay, we have Mr. Nichols and his team lead class.
But Mr. Nichols has had a game, right?
I didn't figure he was here.
skipping
but
us. He's
I thought Mr. Nichols is pretty young to be a teacher.
It's team lead. Like
Team lead, I'm sorry. Okay, it said,
Yeah,
okay, it said team, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay,
they got me on that one this year too.
Gentlemen, my bad. Hey guys, before we get started, this is a group that was started at the high school this year, and I've been very impressed with a lot of the things that they do. And one of the things as a student liaison is I wanted to start bringing students in to explain it, because I see them 4 days a week. You guys don't have that opportunity like I do to be in the school. So I wanted to make sure that student activities that are highlighting Rolling Hills and putting us in a good light are being shown to you guys so you know what's going on. So I asked these young people, they voted, evidently they lost the vote, so so, okay, go ahead.
Good evening, I'm Zed Diego.
I'm Kaylin Potts.
And I'm Colton Delancey. So, first we'd like to start off with lead.
Serve.
And inspire. That is just the team lead motto. So who are we? Team lead is a junior senior class that teaches leadership skills and importance of seniors across the, oh, excuse me, sorry.
Take your time.
Yeah.
You're good.
I apologize.
You're fine, take your time.
It just shows the importance of serving your community. Nearly 30 schools in Ohio offer TLC. We are one of them. It is an independent third-party organization who funds and runs its own events. So it gives us a little leeway of what we can do since there's no standards. The next page, please. So we do a lot of projects. We try to be very involved in the community. We do bulletin boards.
One of our big projects this year, which was new, is our Meadowbrook Boo Bash, which we had our high school students during their advisory classes decorate a specific hallway to a certain theme based on what advisory they were in. And they spent, I want to say, about a week decorating each hallway. And then at the end of the week, we brought in our elementary school students and they could have a fun and safe trick-or-treat walking throughout the halls, seeing the decorations. And we did this mainly through candy and monetary donations.
We also, I think the most important thing we have done is the Veterans Day Assembly. We spent about 2 weeks calling VFWs, places to get veterans to come into the school. We decorated everything. We had all of our students, not all of our students, but some of our students write speeches to say to the veterans. And we got probably about, 30 veterans to come in? 30 veterans to come in and watch our assembly. After the assembly, we had donuts and coffee and beverages for them. And we just had a chance to talk with the veterans and really get to know them a little bit and just let them like share their stories. And I feel like that really put us in touch with our community.
So we have some future projects that we'd like to do. We're thinking about doing a pop tab collection, so we're gonna make up bins and put them around schools and maybe local businesses to collect pop tabs, and then at the end of the year or whenever we decide to have enough, we go donate them to the Ronald McDonald House. Do Be Nice Week. So Do Be Nice Week is it's an anti-bullying week that we enforce with incentives and rewards the people that enforce positivity and just being nice to one another.
Please and Thank You Week was an event we did last year, and we think it was pretty successful. It gives the students an opportunity to really show their appreciation to some of our underappreciated staff, like our cooks, our bus drivers, our custodians, and throughout the week, if kids were caught saying please and thank you, they'd be given a little card or something, and they would write their name on it, and it would be put into a bin for a drawing at the end of the week for, I think we had t-shirts and goodie bags.
We have also we visited the Cardinal House last year, and we are planning on doing that again this year. We just go there and we play like board games, do puzzles, and just talk with the old folk there, and just like get to know them and spend time with them.
So we have a lot of in-class activities. We do book studies. Last year we read, what was it, The Energy Bus?
Yeah. So we read The Energy Bus all throughout last year. We just did like a few chapters every week, and in the book it has a list of 10 rules, and I just picked out what I think are the 3 most important rules throughout the book. The first one is be the driver of your own bus. You just got to just be yourself and just keep on going. You don't need everyone else to help you. Drive with a purpose. You have to know where you're going. So we really do a lot in class of talking about our dreams and what we want to do with the class. The third one is just have fun and enjoy the ride while you're here.
We're actually reading Leap for God's Sake right now, as you can see up there. It's a basketball book. It's about a coach trying to make himself a better leader. In the book, there's a picture. He's holding a hatchet and then a money bag. So it's talking about the 2 different main types of leading, either like with being scared, like scaring people, or rewards. So I thought that was really good.
We do a lot of bonding activities during class, such as it says up there, 3-person paper, where we all had to, we split into groups. So about 3 of us had to stay on a piece of paper, and without talking or using our hands, we had to flip the paper over underneath our feet. And actually, we're gonna ask you guys if you would like to participate in one of the activities we've done.
Matt usually does that for us. In the past, Matt's always been the guy.
So,
Absolutely.
if you guys would, could you turn your chairs around so you can't see anybody else?
I can still see Johnny, is that all right?
You'd have to leave the room.
Alright, so without talking or gesturing to anybody beside you, you all have to count to 15, and if you say the same number as someone else at the same time, you have to start over.
Hold on, in our mind?
No, out loud.
Out loud.
Okay.
Out loud. You have to get all the way to 15.
1, 2,
1,
3. We started.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So we're doing this out loud?
Yeah. Out loud.
Okay,
That's
a
teamwork.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait,
No, not at the same time.
Not at the
You
same
can't
time.
say it at the same time.
One person has to say one number.
Row your boat. That's how you're gonna think of it.
1.
Mike, 1.
2.
No,
3.
No.
4.
5.
6,
7.
They always say
Eight,
no one really, really
9,
knows.
10,
Restart.
Almost there.
1.
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7. 8.
9,
10,
11,
12,
13.
14. 15.
You guys got that pretty quick.
I was worried there towards the end.
I don't get anything real quick.
Yeah, you guys did a whole lot better than we did. That was about the whole class to do.
Once we understood what the direction.
Yeah.
Took us a while
Once
there.
it was explained to us several times.
Okay, so a lot of our stuff is completely based off of donations, monetary or candy. As she said, the Boo Bash was purely funded off of candy donations and monetary donations from local businesses or schools where we asked for donations. We loved getting involved with our community. It's like grounding, I don't know. It's hard to explain. We're always looking for new ideas for new projects, and we like to get our name out there, so thank you.
Any questions, guys?
That was a
We're
wonderful
gonna
job.
go.
That's really neat, yeah. Thank you. I'm very impressed, that's
It has
awesome.
been, it's been amazing.
Yeah,
Come here so people can see our lovely faces.
yes. We got a beautiful camera right there,
Yes.
everybody can say hi.
Because you guys took your time out to come in and you guys are being leaders in the school and in the classroom and in the community, which is what we're trying to build, is leadership. One of the things we wanted to do is, we have the student achievement pins, okay? These are only given by school, by the board, okay? And, those are for you, okay, wear this proudly. And, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. And we're gonna do a picture now?
Yep, we can do a picture here.
Yeah.
That way you guys don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting.
Yeah.
You want them back here? Yeah, come back here, we'll move some chairs.
Yeah.
Brad is going to stay seated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can, okay.
All right.
Here, squeeze in there in the middle, we'll circle around you.
Get right up in here. I can stand here.
Yeah, thank you.
That's better than mine, let's see.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about how tall you are, but John and I.
I'm gonna just
Can
stand right here.
Can I borrow the phone? I don't think I can
Yeah.
pause it. I may have to.
Keep the dang on chair.
Do you want the TV on or off?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's got, yeah, I think that's good.
Somebody take care of me.
Merry Christmas.
How does this look?
Yeah, you go everybody.
Thank you guys for having us.
I'm impressed, like I said, in high school.
Really well done.
Yeah. I'm very impressed.
Thank you guys for having us.
Very
Hey,
nice.
thank you. Like I said, you guys don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting. We've taken enough of your break, you can leave.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I remember when Darren and I first got on the board, there was always a group of high school kids that come and sat through the meetings. That's nice, Mike, that's very good.
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
the groups to come.
I think
Mike
it's
had
good.
started it, then COVID hit.
Yeah,
You know, and it's been
yeah.
a rebuild since then.
No, that's really nice.
And here's the pins. These aren't what we're gonna end up with. The ones that I wanna get are,
Those are
they
nice.
just say achievement. The ones I'm gonna order are more Meadowbrook specific.
Okay.
So, and once I get those in, I'll swap them out with these guys, so.
Yeah, for high school kids, I couldn't have done that in high school.
I don't know, it's impressive.
Yeah.
were more FFA.
But it was hard to, public speaking was tough. so.
Yes.
In front of a group of people on
Oh,
camera. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the treasurer's report.
All right, approval of the minutes from November 16th, approval of the financial report from November, approval of the then and now certificates. The big one for Surge, all that is just the grant year has switched. We're in the 2024 grant year, so we had to put in a new purchase order. And then we have approving amended appropriations and changes to estimated resources. Those just go along with our federal grants too, so everything's pretty routine this time.
Okay, do I have a motion for items A through E?
Motion.
Second.
Second. They did?
Roll call.
Let's see here, Mr. Moats?
Yes.
Mr. Singleton?
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak?
Yes.
Mr. Dudley?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Yes.
Okay, we'll move on to standing committees. We have policy, Matt and Darren. Anything new?
Nothing
No.
at this time.
Athletic, Brad and Mike.
No, in the middle of basketball and wrestling, kicking in and.
Girls got their first win last night.
Yeah.
Second.
Yeah, they,
Kenley Norman became the 5th lady Colt ever to score 1,000 points in a
Yes.
career.
And I believe her mom got that title too, doesn't she?
yeah, her mom's number 4.
Did Chrissy?
I think she did.
Her mom's
yeah.
number 4.
So that's, you know,
That's
a
pretty neat.
great
It
achievement.
is,
to have
yeah,
that.
I hadn't thought about
Yeah.
that, that makes sense.
And the wrestling team went north and beat Cambridge at their,
Yeah.
at their invitational at Cambridge during their student assembly, so that's a
That's
big
awesome.
accomplishment.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
fantastic.
Yeah.
Mike, anything under,
No.
student
We
achievement?
did the student achievement tonight.
Yeah.
I think the students did a great job.
Really good.
Yeah.
Anything Mid-East?
No, just we're reorganizing next month, so we've lost a few board members and a couple of them chose to retire and a couple of them have chosen to.
You'll be appointing some
got-
new ones?
Didn't get reelected, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, almost done, isn't it?
Alan retired and then Guy Carpenter from Shenandoah
Oh, yeah.
didn't get reelected, which really
I
shocked me.
forgot I was on
Yeah.
there, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Anything under, insurance, personnel insurance, Matt?
Negotiations are set up with OPSI for February 21st. Teachers, we've been talking, but we haven't set a date yet. But with the change to the new building next year, wanted to get OPSI negotiations done early, so we set that last week.
Building and grounds, Brad?
No, sir, if you get that chance though, I know we all, you know, run our businesses and stuff, good chance. Go down there and have, Steve Miller, take you around there, you'll be impressed.
I'm surprised. I didn't realize how far it was gonna
Yes,
come out toward
yeah,
the lane coming in, you know what I mean? I just didn't envision it, but it looks like it's really coming
It's gonna
going.
be huge. It's
Yeah, it's gonna be really big campus.
Well, and the shack's now enclosed as well.
Wow.
Now, of course, it's gonna slow down, it's gonna be about 2 months to get the interior.
Yeah.
But they've got it enclosed and it looks great.
They can do their winter work now.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Freeze. Nothing under audit, anybody?
Well, Mr. Singleton was still working, so me and Dutcher went out and passed out basketball schedules to all the local businesses, and we also, a large number of people attended the Rolling Hills Library, or I'm sorry, the Byesville Library grand opening, and it was really nice,
And I haven't got to tell you this, but Michael Weimer will be attending the February meeting where we will announce the next step in the public library on school grounds.
It's gonna happen then.
it's exciting.
Yeah, that's neat.
That is very exciting.
Yeah.
yes.
Community outreach,
forgot.
Darren?
Nothing business advisory.
Nothing there? All right, I'm gonna turn it over to you, Devin.
Yeah,
Superintendent.
I got a big one, but it won't take super long. You see under A, we have a handful of hires. Jan Ross and Jesse Bowen will be doing the Colt Club basketball program again this year through Golden Rule, or Guernsey County Board of DD, I should say. They're doing that again, fantastic program. They do a spring sport as well. The other big one here I want to call your attention to will actually be part of the next 2 pieces as well. I'm asking you to vote tonight on Mike Yurko to be the head of maintenance and custodial maintenance supervisor starting next Wednesday. We found out earlier this year Greg Reese was going to retire, which, you know, hate to see Greg go. You've actually already approved it. He's going to work through March and then take the remainder of the year off. So we wanted to hire somebody early and give them some time to work with him and with Summit on the new, systems they're installing. It is hard to hire a journeyman electrician on the salary we were paying. Greg was a retiree hire, obviously is a little different, so actually creating a administrative position, and that's what B&C are. We updated the agreement to include an administrative position, now titled Head of Maintenance and Custodial Maintenance Supervisor, and then updated the job description to match it. So if I could, I'd like to get A through C approved.
Okay, do I have a motion for A through C?
I'll move.
Second.
Brad did.
Right, yep.
Roll call, please.
Alright, let me jump over
I'm
here.
just giving Brandon time.
Okay.
I get too far ahead.
Mr. Humphrey,
Yes.
Mr. Moats.
Yes.
Mr. Singleton.
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak.
Yes.
Mr. Dudley.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, there's a lot of things in this central section I think we've talked about a good bit. I do want to call your attention to a couple. J is Energy Optimizers, the state supported construction group. They're gonna come in and retrofit all of the lighting in Brook now, so we can start seeing some of that savings, put it back for the remodel of Brook 3 years from now. Kind of paying it forward so we have more money to remodel when the time comes. Also, O is a grant we just received from FAO that Mrs. Black wanted me to mention to you, that it's gonna give back to some of the special ed classrooms and create some mental health services that we did not have before. So if I could, D through O.
Motion.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Okay, Mr. Singleton.
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak.
Yes.
Mr. Dudley.
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey.
Yes.
Mr. Moats.
Yes.
All right, you guys have been through this before, but a public hearing is hereby given in accordance with Ohio Revised Code, section 3307.353, by the Board of Education, Rolling Hills Local School District, for Scott Golick, who was previously employed as a principal, retired from said position, and is seeking reemployment with the board in the same or a similar position. At this time, the public's welcome to address the board if there are any concerns. Does not seem to be, so that will be P. Q will be hiring Mr. Scott Golick. He will come back step 0 as a retiree hire does. I'm gonna have to separate that too, Brandon, I'm sorry. So P and Q alone, please.
I'll move.
Second. I'll second.
Okay,
Roll call.
great. Mr. Humphrey.
Yes.
Mr. Moats.
Yes.
Mr. Singleton.
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak.
Yes.
Mr. Dudley.
Yes.
All right, or I'm gonna need some help. We need to select a president pro tem for the organizational meeting, and we need to choose a date to have it on before January 15th.
I nominate John Yurdak. I second it.
And I move that all nominations be closed.
I second.
All right, we just need a date. All right, so next month's meeting, the 18th is a third Thursday. How does the 11th look for everybody?
We'd have to meet before when?
The 15th.
Okay.
The 11th would be the Thursday before the 15th.
We would have, yeah.
Do you know when your Mideast one is yet?
It's the 8th.
Okay.
Darren's home, that's good.
We're leaving the next week, so that's.
That would be
good.
great.
Yeah.
That's good with
Sounds good.
everybody. Can I get a motion to make it
Do I
the
have a
11th?
motion for January,
Motion.
but I'm just getting the date, I'm sorry.
11th.
11th.
At 6 p.m.
Darren made a motion, do I have a second?
All right, so R will now nominate John Yurdak to be president pro tem for the organizational meeting that is to be held on January 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. And if I can, and let me know if I can't do this, Brandon, if I can, I'd like to squeeze S in there too and approve Mike Humphrey as the
No,
Mideast.
because I can't vote.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
okay. Can I get a motion for R?
I think you already have.
We all got the motion.
Darren and
Yeah,
Brad.
Darren and me. or
Oh,
no,
okay, well
yes.
then, yep.
It's roll call, please, for
Alright.
item R.
Mr. Singleton.
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak.
Yes.
Mr. Dudley,
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey,
Yes.
Mr. Moats.
Yes.
Thank you. And finally, S, approve Mike Humphrey as the Mideast Career Center Board Member Representative for their organizational meeting. Their superintendent called me last night and said, I know you do that in January, but I really would like him to vote at our organizational meeting. Can you squeeze it in?
Motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Nominations closed.
Yeah.
Mr. Dudley,
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey,
Abstain?
Mr. Moats.
Yes.
Mr. Singleton,
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak.
Yes.
See, for as crazy as that was, it was somewhat painless.
Yes.
I've got one informational item when you get there and I'm done.
All right, well, we're to informational item.
All
You're up
right.
again.
All right, Mrs. Black asked me to hand these out. The front is a copy of the Facebook post from this week that the communication company put on. They did a great job with it. Here, I'll hand all of them down. The second page, front and back, is our special education profile. It's largely how they are graded. Mrs. Black said this is the first time ever since they've recorded these that Rolling Hills has been solid green, meaning they passed and met at every level.
Very awesome.
So definitely wanted to call attention to that, the job Mrs. Black is doing, as well as, you know, those that work under her, and our EMS coordinator, Angie Norman, because she plays a huge role in that as well, so I want to pass those out and call attention to that. Otherwise, I'm good.
It's really nice. All right, very good. Let's move forward here to adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Happy holidays. Motion.
So Matt and Brad?
Yeah.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Moats,
Yes.
Mr. Singleton,
Yes.
Mr. Yurdak,
Yes.
Mr. Dudley,
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey.
Yes.
Okay,
January 11th.
January 11th.
Hey, thanks, guys.